7. Nyamond, master builder. When He woke up, he found himself in an unfamiliar room. There was a single portrait on the wall. He had been sleeping on the floor of a bleak, barren room with absolutely no furniture. A single lantern cast its light from the floor. Outside the window, it was a dark night. He had no idea how he had reached that destination. However, the room was filled with the pleasant, fragrant scent of freshly cut wood. Grabbing the lantern, He peered out the window. He gasped at the reflection staring back at him. The reflection of a woman was holding up the lantern. He was forced to realize that this woman, who moved in perfect sync with his thoughts, was now his own self. Something far beyond his understanding was happening. To figure out the situation, He left the room still holding the lantern. The house was beautifully crafted, carrying the elegant atmosphere of a grand mansion. He tried walking down the stairs, but the place was so spacious that he couldn't find the exit. Just then he heard a noise. Nervously, He opened the door to the room where the sound came from. "Ah, so you've arrived. I've heard all about you. I just came to check on the house I finished building. I never expected to meet you this soon." Nyamond had built this house at Nyanyako's request. He looked at the face of the being talking to him. It looked exactly like a cat. "Wah!" he screamed in terror, designed for a close encounter.